Hey everybody, it's the Stoned LP here. Guess what game this is? Game Freak. What else does Game Freak make other than freaking Pokemon? Come on. What'd you think it was? Pokemon is one of my favorite series ever. It's by far my favorite, like, Game Boy only series. I love Pokemon, and as you can see, this is the Leaf Green version. I thought it would be appropriate, considering I'm the Stoned LP here, that we play Leaf Green. I actually own a copy of Leaf Green, but once again, this is on an emulator. Just because it's way easier to record than, I don't even know how I'd record on my Game Boy. On my Game Boy Advance, rather. I don't know. Anyways, this is the, this is, because it's an emulator, it's like, says stuff's corrupt and whatnot. Anyways, let's start a new game here. Yeah, there's controls, blah, 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 blah. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. Thank you. That was an interesting little introduction. Anyways, it's everybody's favorite Professor Oak. Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. I'm not a professor right now. I was stripped of my title for malpractice. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. That's what we're going to be using them for. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. Back in the Pokeball you go. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Now, tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? I'm a boy. Let's begin with your name. What is it? My name is Kevin. I guess I'll do it in all caps. I like to be obnoxious like that. There's ways to start. Hold on a second, I just want to type this. Okay, start is the enter button. Right, so your name is Kevin. Yes, my name is Kevin. Hello. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What a weird thing to say. They just like nurture this rivalry. Anyways, you can call him Red. You can always call him the opposite of whatever game it is you're playing. So like if you're playing Pokemon Blue, his name's Red. If you're playing Pokemon Red, his name's Blue. All that shit. And we are going to call him Gary, actually, because that is his actual name in the anime. Believe, unless I'm mistaken for some ridiculous reason. I'm pretty sure that's Gary Oak right there. So, Professor Oak's grandson, Gary Oak. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm just really high and doubting myself. I'm like, wait, are you just real high right now? No, I'm not. Well, I am, but your very own Pokemon Legend's about to unfold. Let's just get into this. A world of dreams and adventure with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. I fucking love Pokemon. I've played so many Pokemon games before, and as everybody knows, well, maybe not everybody, but as I know, you can go to the PC at the beginning of pretty much every single game. I think there's only one game that doesn't have a potion or something or some item in the PC at the very beginning of the game. The PC is kind of how. Actually, wait, maybe, I don't think it's that way in this episode. Anyways, we'll get into that later. Yeah, so that's our mom. Let's say hi to mom. Right, all boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. Okay, well, let's go next door. Da-da-da. Our mom doesn't have a room in our house. Yeah, so this is the professor's fucking like lab or whatever you want to call it. It's this chill place. This is Pallet Town we're in right now. It's our hometown. But the professor's not in right now. We're actually going to want to try and go over here, and Professor Oak will actually come stop us. I'm not sure. He came from his office, though, so I don't know why they would say that he isn't in, because that's what I just didn't want to bother them doing that, waste your time. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. Ooh, that's hints that we're going to get our own Pokemon. Sweet. Because if you just played as like a 12-year-old boy or whatever the hell, this would be a stupid game. Hey, there's Gary. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. What a little dick. Gary, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Kevin. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha! The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Gary. You can have one too. I think I just changed Gary's voice. It'll probably change a lot through this series, whatever. I'll just make him sound like an asshole every time. What's this one? Alright, Bulbasaur. Cool. I see. Bulbasaur's your choice. It's very easy to raise. So, Kevin, you want to go with the grass Pokemon Bulbasaur? No, I do not. But I just want to kind of explain this real quick. They do actually say in this one, they didn't say in the previous versions, but they do say, because this is a remake, if you guys didn't know, Leaf Green and Fire Red are remakes of Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Red, the first Pokemon games, which are amazing and awesome. That's why I love this remake, because it's basically the same game with better graphics. And like things are better, like they give you running shoes and stuff like that. It's awesome. So anyways, this is the grass Pokemon Bulbasaur. He's very easy to raise. We're not going to use him. He's actually the first one I picked when I had Pokemon Blue when I was a kid, and I picked Bulbasaur because earlier that day, the day that I got Pokemon Blue, I had watched the episode where Ash got Bulbasaur, and I was like, oh, Bulbasaur's a badass, so I got Bulbasaur. Yeah, so anyways, Squirtle's the next one. So, Kevin, you've decided on the water Pokemon Squirtle. No, I have not. Yeah, Squirtle's a water Pokemon, Bulbasaur is a grass Pokemon, and the next Pokemon that I will show you, Charmander, is a fire Pokemon. So it's kind of a rock, paper, scissors type deal, where fire beats grass, grass beats water, and water beats fire. Charmander's your choice. And yes, we're actually going to pick Charmander. Charmander is the hardest to raise, but it will kind of pay off in the end because I think Charizard is kind of the best fully evolved one. So if you want to make your things easy on yourself for the early game, then pick Bulbasaur. If you want to make things like not that okay for yourself, then pick Squirtle. And if you want to make things difficult for yourself, pick Charmander. But either 3 are totally doable. I think I'm going to nickname my Pokemon. Yeah, you know what I am. I'm going to name my Charmander Tokoro, because that is my... I'm actually a big MMA fan, and that is my favorite fighter, Hideo Tokoro. He's a Japanese fighter that fights in Dream. He's actually fighting this New Year's, so I'll be staying up till like 5 AM to watch that live, because that will be fucking awesome. I love him. So, enough about off-topic things. Gary will always pick the Pokemon that is the better version of yours, like in the rock, paper, scissors equivalent. So, because we picked Charmander, he picked Squirtle, so Squirtle will rape our Charmander, basically. If you pick Bulbasaur, he's going to pick Charmander. If you pick Squirtle, he's going to pick Bulbasaur. Yeah, if a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can battle it. With it at your side, you should be able to reach the next town. Cool, alright. Let's go to the next town, then. Wait, hold on, let me think of a good voice. Wait, Kevin, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. I think I've done 3 different voices for Gary so far. So yes, this is our first Pokemon battle. So this is basically how the game works. This is the main stuff of the game, other than the walking around and whatnot. This is what you do in the game, is you battle Pokemon. It's a turn-based battle, so as you can see, there's just basically HP. Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always. Kevin, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? Yeah, Oak will explain a lot to us, actually. They don't do this in the earlier games, they just kind of throw you into it. Pokemon battle is when trainers pit the Pokemon against each other. Yeah, I know. The trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins. Well, that kind of makes sense. But rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from experience. Try battling and see for yourself. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so you have 4 options. You got Fight, you got Bag, you got Pokemon, you got Run. So, Pokemon is not an option because we only have 1 Pokemon. Run is not an option because you cannot run from trainer battles. You can only run from wild Pokemon. We do have items in our bag, but there's no real point in using them right now. We only have that potion, so let's select Fight, and we have 2 options in Fight. You can have 4 moves at a time, that's it. So when you learn more than 4 moves, you'll have to delete older moves, which kind of sucks, but that's the way it is. 4 moves only. And moves cost PP, which, as you can see, I have 35 PP for Scratch and 35 PP for Growl. And when you heal your Pokemon at the Pokemon Center, the PP gets restored, so that's all good. So let's go ahead and use Scratch to deal damage, because Growl does not deal damage, and I am not interested in not dealing damage. Inflicting damage on the foe is the key to any battle. Yes, thank you, Oak. For Squirtle, or for Squirtle, foes Squirtle, use Tail Whip. So Tail Whip lowers our defenses, so he's going to hit us harder next time. Growl will actually, excuse me, Growl will lower his attack, so let's do that. I'm going to grab a sip of water because I got cotton milk like a motherfucker. Yeah, what's Squirtle doing? Squirtle's attack fell from our Growl. Yeah, we got it, Oak. Okay, Squirtle used Tackle. So because we used Growl, it only does 3, as opposed to, it probably would have done like 5 or 6 if we hadn't done that. So let's use Scratch now. Scratch this fool. And use Tackle on us, it only does 3. Scratch this fool again. Okay, I think if we just exchange in a Tackle and Scratch battle, we'll win, because, yeah, we'll win. Just one more hit, as long as this doesn't crit us. There are critical strikes in the game, they're kind of random, and they hurt for a lot. Sweet, so we won our first battle, and we didn't even have to potion. Don't be afraid to use your potion in this battle, because, as you can see, you get a ton of experience, and you get a little bit of money, too, from the battle. Look at that, you get like a level and a half of experience. That's awesome. So, don't feel free to use your potion in that battle. Don't be embarrassed. I was actually planning on using my potion, but I apparently won somehow. If you win, you earn prize money and your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers and make your Pokemon strong. Yeah, trainer battles is the best way to get your Pokemon experience, because they give more experiments. They give more experience than wild Pokemon. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Kevin, Gramps, smell you later. That's his fucking catchphrase, is smell you later. It's the dumbest fucking thing ever. Anyways, let's talk to Oak real quick. Kevin, raise your young Pokemon by making it battle. It has to battle for it to grow. Alright, sounds good. If you press start, you can check your Pokemon, your bag, you can check yourself. You can see how long you've played, you can see all your badges, we have none. You can see our little money. We can check our bag, we have nothing in it. Let's check our Pokemon. Okay, cool, he's actually healed. Our Charmander named Tokoro is healed. Wait, did I spell it right? Yeah, no, I did, okay. Sorry, once again, I'm high and doubting myself. Anyways, let's actually go check out, let's go talk to our mom real quick, I think. I think she has something to say before we leave. I don't know, maybe she doesn't. Let's see. What's up, Mom? Kevin, you should take a quick rest. Oh, you're okay. Your mom will actually heal you and your Pokemon. Well, not you, because you don't have health. Only your Pokemon have health. Oh, good. You and your Pokemon are looking great. Take care now. Okay, cool. So, yeah. So that's awesome, even though our Pokemon is already healed. So, yeah, in the tall grass, you can get into battles. So that's kind of a new thing. If we talk to this guy over here, hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. It's part of a convenient chain selling all sorts of items. Please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. And we got another potion. Sweet. So we have 2 potions now, so we should be fine. Look at that, our first battle of the game. And it is, dun dun dun, a Rattata, or Rattata, or Rattata, however you want to pronounce it. There's only 2 kinds of Pokemon you can find in these grass for right now, and one of them is Rattata. There's a 50% chance of it, and there's a 50% chance of the other one, and we'll find that later. So let's just scratch the hell out of this fool. Pokemon that you find in the wild are generally weaker than trainers' Pokemon, and therefore they give less experience than trainer Pokemon. But it's still good for like leveling up and whatnot. Ah, damn! I hope it'd kill him there, because now Tokoro is. Oh, good, he used Tail Whip like an idiot. I don't want Tokoro to be below yellow, or into the yellow health rather, before we get to Viridian City. Sweet, level 7, awesome. And as I haven't explained stats yet. So there's 5 different types of stats. Well, I guess 6 if you include HP. So there's health points, HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed. So speed basically decides which Pokemon goes first in the turn-based battle. Special defense is kind of like magic defense, basically. Special attack is like magic attack. Defense is physical defense, and attack is physical attack, basically. So as you can see, Charmander has very good attack, very good special attack, and very good speed. He's a very offensive Pokemon. And he learned Ember. Awesome. Ember is going to be amazing for us because it is our first fire-type move. And Pokemon that use moves of the same type as that they are, and Charmander's a fire Pokemon, so if he uses a fire-type move, it actually does double damage, which is awesome. So we are going to use Ember on this Rattata, this jackass of a Rattata. There we go, Ember, sweet. And usually the stronger the move, the less PP you have. See, it does a ton of damage. Because I think it does regularly, it does more damage than tackle anyways. And then with the whole type attack bonus, it'll jack this Rattata up. Yeah, sweet. And actually, because we killed him so fast, this is the last patch of grass before the city. I think I'm going to run around and hopefully I'll find the other Pokemon here. Nope, it's a Rattata again. Okay, I'll cut ahead. Here we go. Here's the other Pokemon. It is a Pidgey. So, Pidgey is a little better than Rattata. I would not recommend catching a Rattata, but a Pidgey, if you like Pidgeys, if you want a flying Pokemon, he's not bad. There's better flying Pokemon, but Pidgey's not bad. I kind of have a special place in my heart for Pidgey, because I used to watch the anime as a kid, and Pidgey was always one of those Pokemon that was like not very big, but he would always have like a lot of fight in him, and I was like, oh, he's trying so hard. But we just killed him. They don't call it killing the Pokemon, they say the Pokemon faints, and you can revive them at Pokemon centers and stuff like that. We're not going to catch either of those Pokemon for right now. Pidgey is actually better than he was in the previous versions, like in Blue and Red, because Gust is classified as a flying type attack instead of normal like it was before. Anyways, this is a Pokemon Center. You'll be seeing a lot of these in the games. You can actually go to Nurse Joy up here in the Pokemon Center. She'll take your Pokemon for a few seconds, and she'll heal them back to full health and restore their PP. Full health. We hope to see you again. Yeah, and then over here in on the PC, Kevin booted up the PC. Whoops, sorry, that was a little fast. Hold on, let me go back. Okay, here we go. Which PC should be accessed? So you can access Kevin's PC, which is basically your name's PC, which has all your items, and it also has your mailbox. We're not going to be using that. And then someone's PC, which we'll find out later in the game, is where all your Pokemon are stored, and you can switch them out and whatnot. But we only have one right now, so that's not going to do anything for us. What we're going to want to do is head over to the Pokemart over here. And in the previous games, in Blue and Red, they just had like regular buildings as Pokemarts and Pokemon Centers, and in this one they have Pokemon Centers with a bright red roof and the Pokemarts with a bright blue roof, and they're labeled. It's awesome. It's very nice. They stand out. Hey, you came from Pallet Town. Or you came from Pallet Town? There, that's better. Better. You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? We don't get an option, we just have to grab it. Kevin put the Oak's parcel in the key items pocket. Yeah. Can we place that? No, okay, we can't buy anything right now. We'll buy stuff after. Let's continue back to Professor Oak's. Oh yeah, here, you can actually jump over these ledges, which is awesome. It helps you get back to Pallet Town without really battling much, so you can just kind of go over here and keep doing it. So I'll cut until we get back to Professor Oak's lab. Here we are, back at Professor Oak's lab. Well, what do you want? Oh, Kevin, how is my old oh, not what do you want? We've got a package for him. Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? Yay, we delivered the parcel. Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order. Thank you. Hey, Gramps! Or maybe I'll do the Zell voice for him. I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request for you, too. Wait, I don't think that's the Oak voice anymore. Man, these voices are terrible. I don't even know what I'm doing. On the desk there's my invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records data on the Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Kevin and Gary, take these with you. Sweet, so we get the Pokedex. Da-da-da. Alright, you can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. And we get our first Pokeballs. We get 5 Pokeballs. We're going to be seeing a lot of Pokeballs because we're going to be catching Pokemon, which is awesome. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and just try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done, so I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Kevin, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a I'll make him a gangster. I know I'll borrow a Tam-Mat from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, bitch. Ha-ha. Don't be bothered coming around my place after this. Ooh. Yeah, I'm a ghetto white boy. That's terrible. Okay, so now we have our Pokedex and we have Pokeballs. Oh, actually, you know what? I think that we can increase... Let me go to the options here real quick. I think we can increase text speed. Yeah, fast text speed. Yeah, that's all good. Okay, cool. Faster text speed. Awesome. Okay, so now that we have Pokeballs, we can actually catch Pokemon, but we are not going to be catching a lot of Pokemon in this LP. I'm going to kind of just catch the ones that I want to use, basically, which won't be that many. We'll catch, like, I don't know, like, maybe 12 or so Pokemon. Maybe more. I might just decide to, like, start catching some because I like them. But we will have a team of about, like, 8 or so that I'll be switching out. Kind of a core group, though. You'll see. We'll be catching a Pokemon shortly here, but actually I think I'm gonna end this off while we run back to Viridian City here, because we got nothing really to do for the next little bit. So yeah, see you guys in the next episode. This is the Stoned Elf here, signing off. I'm gonna fuck this Pidgey up.